Good morning. It's day 3. So we are going to be playing against AC Dallas and the Russians today. So I'm already back here in the pits. I'm going to be getting geared up in a second. Hopefully everything sounds better. I realized how bad. I don't know if I got I can see paint in some of the microphone for the actual camera itself. So I have my regular shotgun mic. So I'm hoping that sounds better because it didn't sound good for the one yesterday. I apologize for that. But that being said, so yesterday we honestly just played terrible. It just wasn't good paintball. We would be doing well off the break and then just wouldn't do the mid to end game stuff that we need to do. So going back through, we're going to make some adjustments and make sure that we can come out strong. I mean, obviously we want to come out and win both our matches today. There is a chance that we can move on. We win both of our matches today. There's some other things that need to happen, like, so-and-so needs to beat this other team or whatever, but ultimately, we want to go out with some wins. Even if we don't make it into Sunday, we want to make sure that we go out strong. So that way, when Philly rolls around, our standings are better, and also we're just progressing as a team. So, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and actually gear up in a little bit. If you're here at the event, by the time you guys see this, it'll actually be over, but hopefully you saw my son running around. I'll definitely get a video of him because he has his own little ML Kings jersey. I know I'm being a dad talking about my son, but he's adorable, so it's pretty great. And then my wife and my mother-in-law were here, which is fantastic to have family support. Also, thank you to, you know who you are. So my wife's, this is gonna be weird, my wife's uncle's partner's brother-in-law. Him and one of his sons came out, so thank you so much for that. So Zach, thank you, and glad that the shirt finally fits you now. But yes, I mean we have more family coming out today, and just want to make sure, especially in Florida, that we can set the tempo for the year. So I'm gonna stop blabbering and go get ready. All right, so sorry I didn't get in between points. Actually, before I started talking, I'm probably gonna have the video of my son running around, so it was great to have him and my wife, mother-in-law, so people were able to come out and watch, which is awesome. It's great. We performed so much better today, but we just couldn't close it out. Against AC Dallas, I think we just came in just angry, honestly, that we had done so poorly. Yesterday, I feel like I picked it up against Damage, but we just weren't clicking how we were before. And with AC Dallas, we were able to start picking up on them, and then we were beating them 4-0. And Greg Pauly is an amazing coach, so I think he just was able to pick up on things that we were doing and adjust, and they started shooting us off the break more, and there were a bunch of penalties that we got, and that kind of stuff is going to be, it's not ideal. So, I mean, there's a couple, I know there's one point that I'm in the tower keeping the Dorito side from moving up, and then all of a sudden a ref runs up and says that I'm pulled. I'm one of the guys getting pulled for a penalty. So it's not ideal, but we definitely came together a lot better. And then we played against the Russians, and we were leading them, which is great. I think for us to come out like that, we had a lot to prove. A lot of people, I know a lot of people had said that we were like their sleeper picks, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I appreciate everyone's support for saying that kind of stuff, but we just, I don't know, we started executing, and again, the Russians are a great team. They don't have a whole lot of bodies at this event, but it was something that they were just able to do a lot of damage and just pick up on I guess, tendencies of what we were doing, and it is what it is, and we're just kind of, it's just back to the drawing board. I told the guys, keep your head up. Like, be upset, but keep your head up, because it proved that we deserve to be here. I think when we came out and played yesterday, nothing against the Outlaws. I mean, they picked up on the things that we were doing. Nothing we can do about that. Or there was things that we could do about it. We just didn't execute. And against Damage, it's a team that, just like the Russians, if you give them something that they're going to be able to pick up on, it's not going to be, they're going to take advantage of it. And you know, there's some reffing stuff, and I'll get back to it tomorrow for like my final thoughts on the event. But we just couldn't pull it out in the end. So I mean, it's great that we were able to start leading, but then it is what it is. So it was great though, like I said, having my family coming out. My son with his little jersey was pretty adorable. So it's really cool. It was funny to see him playing with like Jason Edwards, I think maybe both of his girls, and then the McCurleys, their boy was playing. They were all playing in the VIP, so it was funny to see them all running around. So who knows? You know, that could be the future of paintball. I mean, if my son wants to play, just a side note, I'd totally be fine with him playing. If he wants to, that's great. If he doesn't, I'm not going to push him into something that he wouldn't want to do. But he just you know, he's his own person. So if he wants to go and play soccer or baseball or just play music, or, you know, he loves art, all of that stuff, he's able to go and do. I'm going to support him with whatever he wants. But if he wants to play paintball, that would be pretty great. So he can have the Montalvo name live on in the pro leagues. Would be really cool. But yeah, thank you so much for those that have said hi. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. I hope we made our fans more proud, and even fans of myself. I hope I made you guys proud. I feel like I played a lot better. You know, some little mistakes. I mean, there's going to be some things, like literally there was a point that I was going up the center and I didn't see any pressure coming across, and I tried to dive over into the wing in the center, and that's when the Dorito one wrapped around and shot up the center and just picked a great shot. I mean, sometimes those things are going to happen, and what are you going to do about it? So I can't get down on myself for that. He just picked the right time to go. It's not like I ran into a ball. It was I didn't see anything and, you know, tried to go through. Then other times that, you know, it's just I'm in there and then someone comes and bunkers me. You know, things are going to happen. If there's a good team, they're going to be able to pick apart what it is that you're trying to do. So if there is someone that you want me to interview, put that down in the comments down below. I'll still be here tomorrow on Sunday. By the time this airs, it'll be probably on Sunday, or hopefully I can get it up tonight. But that way I can try to get that for tomorrow, or if there's a certain product that you want me to go over and do a video on. So thank you to all the sponsors. It's a huge support. I mean, it's great to be able to come out and play pro again. And yeah, so again, thank you to all those that have come up and said hi. And I'll see you guys around. I'll be walking around. Just look for that green boonie hat and those blue sunglasses. I'll be wearing those, and probably some ML Kings or How to Play Paintball gear. So just look for that stuff. So I'll see you guys hopefully in a little bit. I don't think this will be the end of the video, but if it is, I'll see ya. If it isn't, I'll still see you.